Welcome to the happy hour, everybody, right here at Sirius XM Fly. I'm HB on this Moving Forward Monday, and I've been talking about it since last week. I said she was going to come through, but I said I had a story to tell her first to see if she remembers.
I'm ready.
All right, so let's take this back about 6 years. I met you at, you remember?
Yes, but I want you to tell the story.
Okay. I met you at a white trash party that I threw. Me, my cousin Kim, and my best friend Uzi, we threw for a mutual friend who's a stylist by the name of Marnie.
Yes, Senefonte.
Marnie Senefonte.
Yes.
The party was at a Hooters, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a fun party.
The party served chicken wings,
There were
Twinkies.
wings. There were wings, and there were good people.
Wings and good people.
Wings and good people.
So she remembers. Welcome to the show, Cassie, everybody.
Thank
Woo!
you.
Make some noise. A little bit more. Did somebody not clap? Oh, yeah, you was clapping. All right. How you been since that party?
I've been good since that party. How you been since that party?
I've been really, really good. Thank you. I tell people all the time, I say, it was the one night when I walked into a party and I had a great time, and I had an opportunity to meet you and Lauren London.
Yes,
was
she
there
was
as
too.
well.
I think we were either promoting or shooting Sean John around the time.
That's what I was going to say. I said that I remember there was a lot of whispers in the industry that Cassie and Lauren London were the new faces of Sean John female, correct?
Yep.
How was that? Was that like your first big photo shoot, like big campaign, I should say?
That actually maybe. Yeah, because after that I did Calvin Klein. I did like,
Ow.
but I've been modeling since I was 12.
Yeah.
And at that time, if it was 6 years ago, I was early 20s, so.
But you know what? I think though, like modeling, and I don't know, I haven't.
But of course, Sean John, that was
it
big.
was so big.
The way that, it was a production.
And the rollout for it and everything.
rollout
And girl,
for it was
I remember
really dope.
thinking when I saw y'all rocking, when the campaign finally came out, and I saw y'all rocking those sweatsuits
We had
and
the
everything.
sweatsuits,
Y'all
the
had the
gray and
sweatsuits. I
pink one,
remember
yeah.
y'all was killing it. I was like,
Those
damn,
are
my
so
stomach
good.
ain't never gonna get that
You
flat.
stop.
Who the hell could
You
fit
better
this?
stop.
But
You
y'all
know
was
they have
rocking it.
retouch and all that kind of
No,
stuff.
it was really, really good though, and I thought you guys did a great job with
Thank
that. And you
you.
were really, really nice that night, you and Lauren. And so
Thank you.
since that day 6 years ago, anytime y'all name ever came up, when I found out that you would be coming through Sirius XM, I was like, yo, man,
We gotta get
she's
it
a good
together.
girl. Yeah, she's good. Glad to have you here.
Thank you. I'm happy
Now,
to be here.
No, we talking about music though.
Yes.
I thought about it when I was talking to my team about this. I said it takes an artist a lot to put music together, and with this industry being what it is,
I mean, you get it.
you get it.
You get
Yeah.
it. I get it for sure.
How tough has it been?
You know what the struggle is more so, if it takes time, is with yourself. Because I feel like for me, I overthink a lot, but I really, really am passionate about what I'm doing. So even if it takes a little bit of extra time, the time is worth it, because maybe I wasn't prepared for it when I made it. But it's not that difficult once you figure it out.
How do you get prepared then? Because I mean, obviously, I follow you on social media. You're out about, you're doing your thing. As you said, you model. I'm sure you have other creative ideas. How do you go into that space then to say, okay, I'm shutting everything down, I'm locking everything down, I'm going to focus into music?
You know what's really crazy is I was thinking about this earlier today, because a lot of people have been talking to me about that. Like, why was this the time that you decided? And I go based off the records. So if the record feels right, if the record out the gate feels right, then everything else will follow. For me, that's how it works. So even for my mixtape, I put it out, I mean, was that 2012 or something like that? I got one record. It's the record I have with Rick Ross called Numb. And after that record, everything just like came. So
you're recording constantly, or to wait for something, or you wait for songs to come in? Like, what is your process?
I don't even really wait. Well, I did actually have a point, end of, where are we? Yeah, almost a year ago, where I had 2 records that I did that everyone loved, and they were really, really great. But once I sat with them and we were about to shoot the videos and go for it, I was like, you know what? I'm making something else. So I took some time out, which was like, it's really, really chancy. Like, you don't know what's going to happen if you make those types of decisions, especially in a record deal.
Yeah.
Are they going to drop me? Well, like, what's going to happen? All those thoughts go through, but I just knew I could make something better. So that's what I chose to do, and I'm happy that I did that.
when you come out the studio and you hear your songs, who's your team? Like everything I do is either like my husband, my cousin Kim, or my girl Uzi. It's like, what do y'all think it is?
Right.
Who's the people that you go to say, is this fly? Should I put this out?
I mean, thankfully I have Puff.
Yeah.
Because he knows music pretty well. And then my family, my brother's a drummer and loves music. He's actually here. He's downstairs. But he taught me a lot about music. And I don't know, I go to the people that taught me about music. So my mom, we would wake up when I was a kid and she would be blasting Parliament Funkadelic or some Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Like that's how we woke up every day as kids. So just musically inclined. So those people are the people that I go to.
That's who you could trust.
But my friends too. I like to get unbiased opinions too, people that don't know me. I want to see if they're like I look at everyone when they're watching
to see if it's genuine.
when they're listening.
Yeah, to see if it's
I
genuine.
watch them. I'm just like, is this real?
Right.
And be like, oh, I like this. That's when you're like, okay, cool.
I got a winner. Cassie is here, everybody, in the happy hour. More up next, right here on Fly. Welcome to the happy hour, everybody, right here, Sirius XM Fly. I'm HB. Cassie is here tonight, and it's Moving Forward Monday. Everybody, give it up for Cassie. We're here talking. I'm gonna get you for not clapping. We're talking about music, talking about your process. You were telling me, obviously we all do. You got a team of people that you go to.
Yes.
What about the other stuff that you're into? Acting, fashion. What's your process there?
My process with acting is it's been just random. For The Perfect Match, I don't know if you saw it. It's a movie that I did with Terrence J. He actually called me up and was like, yo, I'm doing this movie. It's just me, and I want you to be, the main girl in the movie, whatever. He was like, can you come in and audition like today? And I'm like, what? So we went and we read in front of everybody, and the chemistry was really good. And so that part came, and it was Billy Woodruff who directed it.
Yeah.
So right after that, Billy's like, I got another movie for you, but we're going to move to South Africa for 2.5 months. So it was Honey 3, and I went out and did that. So everything has come it's almost like a referral.
Wow. Have you taken acting lessons before? Like
I did. I actually was in another dance movie, actually, Step Up 2, a while back. And that was the only real practice I got. But I did go in for one-on-ones with an acting coach and stuff like that. A lot of people were like, don't taint what you naturally have. I want to work on it and work with other people. But, I just kind of like, in a way, acted like myself so that it felt natural, if that makes any sense.
No, it does. It does.
Not acting like myself, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, you were more.
It wasn't the storyline.
It wasn't.
Just,
no, but a great director will encourage you to keep going. Start with what you have and just enhance what you already been naturally blessed with. So that's what it sounds like.
You know what? It felt so good when I did my premiere of my short film. Billy Woodruff came and he was like, "I'm so proud of you," and that meant the world to me because he's the one of the people that believed in me so much that he really threw me out there, but made me do it, because you could do it. Just do it.
When you say believe in you, it would seem like, say from the outside looking in, I know from an artist perspective, just having some experience in the industry as an artist for so many years, but say for people on the outside looking in, all the people that follow you on social media, all the people that just see you and don't know the backstory that, your ass had to work. Like you had to go audition, you had to go read. It just seemed like you wouldn't have a problem or issue with any kind of confidence issues,
Child.
You had to adjust the glasses for that one.
I adjust the glasses real quick.
Really?
No, you know what? Like I said, I'm an overthinker. I say I'm a Virgo. I feel like some Virgos understand Virgos for sure.
They strive for perfection.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. But no, my cousin Kim, who I've been talking about, she's a Virgo. It drives me nuts. Yeah.
But she's like your best friend.
Love her to death.
Yeah. Virgos are good people. I think everybody has their insecurities at the end of the day. You just kind of have to be real with them. And then sometimes just jump out on a limb and say, you know what? Let me just do this.
Yeah.
Because people will receive it if you are genuine.
Good point. Cassie is here, everybody, in the happy hour. We're not done. We still got to talk to her. We got more to talk about music and everything else up next, right here on Fly. Welcome to the happy hour, everybody, right here at Sirius XM Fly. I'm HB in the middle of Moving Forward Monday, talking to Cassie, just having a good time. See, I ain't even have to tell everybody to clap this time. They just know they caught the vibe. Everybody just caught the vibe.
They caught it.
Thank you so much. Now, with all the work and everything you're talking about, the music, when do you have time for fun? Like, what do you do for fun? The holidays are coming up. Are you cooking? Like, bring me in, Cassie. What's going on?
You know what? Cassie always has time for fun, but but the holidays are definitely coming up, and it's always like just really nice to spend time with my family. I was just with them this past weekend.
Mm-hmm. Now, where does your family live?
In Connecticut.
In Connecticut.
Yeah, I'm from the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
So I lived here in New York for 8 years, and now I live in LA.
Mm-hmm.
But I just got a house, and like turning into an adult.
Yeah. So you're gonna cook and have the family over for Thanksgiving?
Exactly.
You're gonna cook?
I cook.
Girl, what you making? Why you ain't bring none?
I should have made you some chicken and dumplings. That's my favorite thing that I make.
Really?
Yes, it's so good.
Who taught you how to cook?
I'm confident about that.
Yeah, see, you confident you see people step up about their food. Did your mom teach you?
My mom, actually, it was my dad. My mom can cook. She's really good at cooking, but my dad's a firefighter. And
wow.
So he always cooked for the fire department, but my whole life, my dad cooked everything. Made us lunch. We had the most bomb lunch every
I heard
day.
that. I heard that firefighters are the best cooks.
Yeah.
Baseball players are drunks. And because they just drink a lot. This is what I heard. I didn't know, but I've never met a firefighter that couldn't cook.
Yes.
Wow.
And he teaches other guys how to cook. It's really, he actually does, I don't know if he does it every year, but in New London, Connecticut, where I'm from, he'll cook an 18-hour brisket on
slow cook
on the shore and go against real chefs that have restaurants, and he wins every time.
Cassie, don't come back in here without no food.
I know,
you
I messed
back,
up.
But next time you got to bring a dumpling.
I'm gonna bring a dumpling, some meat, something.
So you got to bring that in. So you're gonna cook this year for Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna cook this year for Thanksgiving.
Wow, how many people?
I never made a turkey before. I do know that.
You should fry a turkey.
Okay, so how you do that?
But first you got to clean it because turkeys are really, really nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
You got to clean it off, get all the blackheads, all the nasty stuff on the turkey.
Okay.
And then brine it.
Brine it?
Yeah, your dad knows.
He knows what that is.
Yeah, brine the turkey. BRINE.
Yeah.
You brine that turkey, get it right, and then you season it up.
Season it.
And girl, you're going to be good to go. But Butterball
What you put on the inside? You stuff it with stuffing?
I do. My mom always taught me to make your own stuffing.
So within frying it?
But frying, you see, if you still want to do a stuffing, you would do it afterwards.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you would do it afterwards.
See, I'm really listening to you.
Yeah, you got to do it. I got you. Because I want to see
Because I
this
took
Cassie.
on Thanksgiving for whatever reason.
And how many people you going to have?
I mean, at least me, my brother, my mom, and my dad. So it's not a lot of us.
There ain't no Thanksgiving.
But you know what? I'm going to invite my friends.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to invite my friends. I have a lot. Look. We finally got a house.
You finally got a house. No, I'm happy for you, girl.
Thank you.
What y'all drinking?
Ooh, everything under the sun.
Yeah, that's going to be good. No, don't be done. It's the happy hour. You're allowed to say that
cool,
here.
Perfect.
Now, will your album, all the music, everything be out by then, by the holidays?
I would say no, because I definitely want to build up. I think it's been a long time for me coming back into the music, and I want people to hear Doses and catch the vibe. I really don't have an album date yet, and I keep saying people are gonna be so mad that I'm saying that, but I don't.
No, but it's honest.
It's honest, and I really just want to keep. I just want to keep putting out music, just stay on top of it. Every month, somebody gets something new.
That's true.
So I'm putting out 2. Well, I already put out a record, but 2 records this month. Another record next month.
No, that's the right way to do it. And I think we're in a time now where people, it's
so free.
It's so much information. Sometimes it get lost. So if you got something special, let it be special. Let it live a little bit out there.
Open. You gotta open. Yeah. You let it live and let people kind of help you decide on what you really, really love.
That's good.
Because I was even surprised with Love a Loser. I love that record.
Yeah.
I wrote it with Belly. We had a great time doing it. And, like I said, it was received well because it was genuine. And it came from a real place.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Cassie is here, everybody. We're going to hang out just a little bit longer. More happy hour up next right here on Fly. Welcome to the happy hour, everybody, right here at Sirius XM Fly. I'm HB. Give it up for Cassie. She is here hanging out, learning a lot about you. But I think, too, before I let you go,
yes.
Virgos. I was telling you that my cousin Kim is a Virgo.
Yes.
And the one thing I would say about Kim, she can keep a secret for a really, really long time, and they also give.
She's loyal.
She's loyal, and they also give really good advice. They don't offer the advice, but if you ask them a question, they give really good advice. What would you say to a young girl out here now that's maybe wanting to get into the music industry but's in a relationship and trying to balance the two out? Because there's a lot of pressure and responsibility in this industry, especially working with dudes who want to call you, yo, I got studio time tonight at 12:30 after midnight. Your man sitting there like, you ain't going to studio.
Where you going?
Yeah, no, 12:30 at night. What would you say to that girl?
I would say to that girl that she needs to do exactly what her heart wants to do. And if she really feels like she's talented and has something to offer, you got to go for it. Sometimes relationships don't always offer that freedom, you know, and you just have to kind of listen to your heart. At the same time, there's a respectful way to do it. You know, I think a lot of girls out, I'm not going to say anything. You didn't hear from me.
Okay.
But girls out here, they're living their lives. They're being women. But there's another way to get your records done too. It's if you write them yourself. So, or with somebody that's really dope. You go to the studio, be this much free. Be as free with yourself, and don't sell yourself out to all that other extra stuff.
Own your publishing.
Own your publishing. Yeah, all of that.
What's the biggest
Is
lesson?
that a good piece of advice?
That's a great piece of advice because
I wasn't sure if it answered the
nobody
question.
likes to talk about the business side of it. It makes people uncomfortable. You're so ready to be a star. You're so ready to be famous that people don't like to talk about the business. You need your publishing will survive longer than you will as an artist. Like that's the one thing that constantly stays is that publishing.
Exactly.
And nobody wants to have the conversation. So yeah, you have to step up and be on top of your business.
You got to be on top of your business. And then if you're really in love, you find a way to respect it. And if they don't respect that's what you love, then that's never going to work out anyway.
For you. Yeah. Biggest lesson you learned, you think, so far in this game?
Biggest lesson. Stop worrying so much, Cass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you worry that much?
Nah.
No?
Okay, let me give another piece of advice.
Because, I was just saying, like, I just think from the outside in, people don't think you worry.
You know what? Be brave.
Be brave. Take the chances.
Take the chances. Make the mistakes. Be okay with them. Suffer the consequences. Get back up. Keep going.
I'm with that. Cassie, thank you for stopping through.
Oh,
I appreciate it. I really do. I really appreciate you stopping through and being honest and being transparent and having a conversation.